The FBI, they follow me. They came to my house, asked me questions. Where you from? Who's your friends? Which mosque do you go to pray? Why do you go to mosque?
Post September 11th, everybody went crazy about it, about Arabs being pilots and so on and so forth. But no, I don't see anything wrong with it. I mean, some Saudis are like really, or Arabs in general, are really good at flying. Back home, there's so many colleagues of mine that worked in the Saudi Airlines who would do anything to become a pilot. They want it so bad. There's been days where I see them and they'll be sitting at the door of the cockpit just staring at the seats and just wishing one day they could be there, but they can't. They're Saudis and they're looked down upon. And the only place they could go to school, I mean, to get into the Saudi Airlines, which would be like a goal for every Saudi, is to go to school here. And they won't let them in, so that's crushing dreams of many.
So many times after September 11th, in the morning, we'd have kind of a briefing where the whole team would get together and we'd be talking about the flight. If it happened that we had a passenger whose name was Osama, they'd all freak out. And I thought that was very funny, seeing my coworkers and how ignorant they were about the Arabic culture. And just because one guy, Osama bin Laden, has that name, doesn't mean that every Osama is a terrorist.
I'll go from here. Ta-da! We're open. Nobody ever actually had a problem with me. They would be just curious, oh, and I'd ask me about Saudi Arabia, ask me about bin Laden or something, but I was never really harassed or I was really safe.
I was parking my car, and suddenly a police officer pulled me over. When they asked my ID and they saw my name, Al-Qadi, which is close to Al-Qaeda. So when they saw my last name like that, they freaked out. Suddenly, after a few minutes, 4 police officers' cars came with dogs. I was so shocked about it. They charged me for suspicion of having a bombing in my car, and they just put me in their car and just took me to the jail.